Hey future entrepreneur, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. This is Strategic to Me, and that is the name of my channel. Now we're not going to waste any time. In today's video we're going to be talking about business ideas that are applicable to South Africa. Remember, when there's problems there's always solutions, and these business ideas are ones that are going to work for many years to come. If you are into this type of content and you like this type of content, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment below with a business idea that you absolutely like and want to implement or to start. So let's get into today's video.
Basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh, yeah.
Before we dive in, remember to hit the subscribe button so you never miss any idea. You never know which one is going to resonate with you in your environment, in your bank or situation the most. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's dive in. In this video, I'm going to be talking about sectors, and then I'm going to mention businesses in each sector that make money and continue to make money, that just work for the South African market. The first sector is agriculture and agribusiness. Under agriculture or agribusiness, the first idea is to start a farm or a vegetable farm. Vegetable or fruit farms, there's more than enough land in South Africa. It's not just limited to Gauteng. There's other provinces, Limpopo and all of those places. So those are the kind of things that you can look into. I know government has some funds and grants for people that want to start businesses back in the rural areas. So I will try and find that information and link it in the bio for you to have a look at. Number two has grown in popularity. I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram or TikTok, and that is livestock farming or poultry farming. You could be farming sheep, you could be farming pigs, you could be farming cows, you could be farming all sorts of animals. So that we're always going to need that. We're going to be eating chicken till kingdom comes. We're going to be eating beef, some people eat pork and all of those things. The third is agro-processing business. This is the process of turning raw produce into marketable products. So this is things like even turning vegetables that you've grown and cutting them and chopping them up and putting them into packets as mixed vegetables. This is turning raw material or even material that is primary and turning it into something else. Now I'm also going to leave more ideas in the comments and website for you to check out in order to do this business. So those are three ideas under the agriculture umbrella. The third sector is the growing sector, which is the tech space sector. The three ideas under the tech space is developing a mobile app development. So you can develop the app or you can hire somebody to develop the app if you can see that there is a need and a use for it. And remember, even if you have an app, you still have to market your business to the people that are going to use the app. Now for that, I have this amazing book that I have written. I'm going to put a link in the description. You can get this in PDF format and use it to market your business and to grow any business. Really, it's general, but it's very specific, and it's going to walk you through everything that you need to do and everything that you need to think about when you think about marketing to people. Now the second idea is IT consulting or support. Now with IT, you can work for yourself or you can work for a company. I bet you we all know what IT is and what IT guys do. So let's move on to the third. The third is a platform or an e-commerce platform for smaller shops, artisans, or people that make handmade stuff. In South Africa, I know of only two. I think there's two platforms, but they're not marketing them so well, and they're not very specific, to be quite honest. But there's two online markets where they can sell these things. Remember, when you create a platform like that, you always get money in that when people buy those people's things, then they pay you some percentage for the processing of that thing. So you marketing the businesses for them, and then they pay you in return. You actually market your platform. You don't market the people's products per se, unless they pay for advertising on the platform. It's the same as when you look at Take a Lot. People sell on Take a Lot, but Take a Lot markets itself as the marketplace, and then other people advertise their products and they pay for their products to be shown via Take a Lot. So let's move on to the third sector. The third sector is one that is popular in South Africa, and it will remain popular, and that is event management. Under event management, I'm going to give you 3 ideas. This is wedding. The first one is wedding planning or wedding coordination. I know a lot of people are not getting married, but there's some people that are still getting married, and they definitely need someone to organize their whole event. People are still making money out of it. People are still benefiting and profiting from wedding events. The second one is one that a lot of people are not doing in people of our skin color, but that is corporate events. You need to look at corporate events and not just boring events. You can have team building events and all sorts of things that are geared towards the corporate customer. And guess what? You can easily market this type of business on LinkedIn. The third goes with the first idea, and that is catering. So somebody can become an event organizer, but they're not necessarily the caterer. They're not necessarily the person who owns the tent. They are not necessarily the person who hires the carpet or the decor. You see, so everybody has a part in that. So you can actually formulate a group or become a group of event parties and supply your services or your product to those people. The fourth is my favorite, and that is logistics and transportation. We definitely need this in South Africa. As you know, e-commerce is growing. People are ordering things from China. People are ordering things online in South Africa. So this is just going to keep on growing. You're going to need a lot of people to transport things back and forth, especially if people are going to be returning some things that they're not happy with. Under that transportation, the first one, of course, is courier and delivery services. We know of Mr. D. We know of other companies that use people, smaller people, like Take a Lot also needs drivers and all of that. So if you have enough money, you can actually buy vehicles and put them on the road to become couriers, or you can start your own courier company. So that you're going to need a lot more research to understand how it actually works. You're going to need a little bit more capital to start your courier company, but you're always going to have business. That much is certain, and that much is evident. The second one is one that people have forgotten. I know a lot of people used to do this, but this one is transporting goods between cities. So taking things, Cabo December, taking things from Gauteng to Limpopo, taking things from Limpopo to Gauteng, for people that don't have big cars, for people that don't have vans, and maybe they're driving with a taxi, but they wanted to take something nice to their family members back at home. So this is still a viable and profitable business idea. The third idea is vehicle rental services. So if you have cars or if you have motorbikes, you can rent them out and make money with rentals. You're just going to need insurance for that in case people try to run away with your car or with your motorbike or anything like that. But of course, you need to do research to look at the pros and cons. But you can actually rent it also to people that are in your vicinity or people that stay close to you. If they want to start a transportation, picking up kids and delivering kids and stuff like that to school and all of that, then they can borrow your car, rent it out, pay you for the day, and then take their share. Now we look at the financial space. The financial space also has quite a bit of money and opportunities. The first is microfinance and lending services. We're not saying Bumashonisa, please register your company and get all the certificates that you need to get in order to lend people money successfully and make sure that people actually pay you and you don't have to use scary things to try and get your money back. Okay, do the right thing. The second one is financial consulting for small businesses. I see quite a few people trying to do this, but they're not marketing it or marketing themselves in the correct manner. Like accountants can specifically work with small businesses, but I feel like they're not marketing themselves in a way that speaks to small businesses like myself in order to try and help them. They're not out there giving advice on how to grow your business and manage your business financially from a financial perspective, and not just from a marketing perspective or from a management perspective. So if you're out there and you have this financial education and all of that, there's definitely a market that is still out here for you to delve into. The third space is one that is growing under the finance sector, and that is fintech, financial tech. If you can come up with solutions for technology that is geared towards finances, you are definitely going to make money. This includes things like PayFast, where people can process payments, small businesses can process payments instead of using PayPal or all of those things. So there is the fintech. I'm going to put a website also in the link where you can go to get more ideas in the technology sector in terms of creating apps, in terms of creating platforms for small businesses to process payments and small businesses to use your platforms in order to better their businesses and to grow their businesses. Waste management and recycling, there's still money in that space, and there's going to continue to be money as long as people keep buying food and people keep buying products and throwing away the rubbish and filling in bins. We're still going to need those kind of services. Under that, the first is recycling collection. So with recycling collection services, we need people that will pick up tins, pick up this, and go and take it to the recycling. And we also need a recycling center. I know in South Africa, there's quite a few people that pick up things from the street to take them to the centers, but we need more centers that are closer, and centers that are legal, and centers that are paying people their worth and all the work that they do collecting all of these things. We also have space for upcycling or repurposing discarded items. So there's companies that recycle jeans, there's companies that recycle old fabrics, there's companies that recycle even plants that are alien and are populating the oceans, like the one in Val that's populating the ocean. Other countries have found ways to take that plant, dry it, and turn it into bags. So we definitely need solutions like that, because the world is trying to go more green, trying to save the planet. As you can see, the weather has changed a lot and all of that, and partially it's because of our actions, partially, but yeah, it is a bit. And then thirdly is if you have eco-friendly waste disposal solutions. So if you have solutions to dispose of waste in a green manner, we definitely need those ideas, and you can definitely make a lot of money from it, because you can start companies like Interwaste and all of that have a landfill, and then they go there, they get rid of certain things, they get rid of chemicals like this in that way, and they turn this one into manure and all of those things. So those are business ideas that are evergreen, and they will be evergreen for a long time in South Africa. If you enjoyed this video, remember to comment, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment, and somebody who knows or I myself will help you and comment back. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Ciao.